Today, we'll delve into the most recent updates concerning Tesla. This includes Tesla's Q3 performance, the company's venture into South America, the introduction of new software features, the official announcement of the Cybertruck delivery event, and more. So, let's dive right in. To start, Tesla seems to be gearing up to sell their vehicles in South America. A recent job posting in Chile indicates their expansion into this new market. Having already established themselves in North America, Europe, and Asia, Tesla is now eyeing fresh opportunities. The job listing on LinkedIn is for the position of a country manager tasked with introducing the Tesla brand to Chile. The job posting outlines that Tesla is in search of a country general manager for Chile, tasked with spearheading the market entry. This position will act as the brand's representative in the market, and will be instrumental in molding our corporate identity while expediting the shift towards sustainable energy. Traditionally, Tesla has consistently filled this role as their initial step when venturing into a new market. The role is based in Santiago, Chile's capital, and they are also on the lookout for Tesla advisors and service technicians. It's worth noting that Chile's automotive market is relatively small, with only about 234,000 cars sold so far this year. This makes it an intriguing choice for Tesla. To put it in perspective, this figure is roughly equivalent to the monthly vehicle sales volume in Brazil. Nevertheless, what the Chilean market offers is a strong interest in electric vehicles. The country is known for its wealth of lithium resources, a promising prospect for Tesla if they decide to establish a refinery there. Additionally, there is an initiative in Chile stipulating that all new vehicles sold after 2035 must be electric, a policy akin to those in the United States. Therefore, it appears that this is the opportune moment for Tesla to introduce their high-end offerings. In terms of vehicle pricing, Tesla might be in a position to compete at a similar price point. Currently, the most affordable vehicle offered by BYD in Chile is priced at 27.99 million Chilean pesos, which is just under $30,000 in the US. For comparison, the rear-wheel drive Model 3 from Tesla is currently selling for $38,900, which is not too far off. These prices could potentially continue to drop, especially when Tesla starts manufacturing their $25,000 electric vehicle at Giga, Texas, or their new facility in Leon. However, there have been considerable delays at Giga, Mexico, so this may not come to fruition from that factory in the next few years. Nonetheless, I believe Tesla has the potential to succeed in this market, and it could serve as a valuable test for other South American countries. Moving on to Tesla's recent developments, they recently held their Q3 earnings call and officially announced the Cybertruck delivery event. The Q3 report provides insights into their profitability, revenue, production capacity, and future objectives. In terms of profitability, they reported a 7.6% operating margin in Q3, $1.8 billion in GAAP operating income, $1.9 billion in GAAP net income, and $2.3 billion in non-GAAP net income. For cash flow, they generated an operating cash flow of $3.3 billion in Q3. Regarding their operations, they highlighted the deployment of 4 gigawatt-hours of energy storage in Q3 and mentioned that they more than doubled their AI training compute capabilities. In summary, they mentioned that their cost of goods sold per vehicle decreased to $37,500 in Q3. While production costs at their newer factories remained higher than at their established ones, they implemented necessary upgrades in Q3 to enable further reductions in unit costs. They emphasized the importance of being a cost leader regarding the expansion of AI capabilities. This enlargement was deemed necessary to handle the increasing volume of data and to support ongoing projects like the Optimus robot. Notably, the robot is presently undergoing training for simple tasks using AI rather than relying on hard-coded software, and there are continuous hardware upgrades in progress. As a Tesla Model 3 owner, I often look for various accessories for my car. This week I ordered floor mats and was pleasantly surprised that the product arrived soon. In 8 days, the product itself is of high quality and fits my car well. I also ordered a central armrest storage box. I ordered 5 different pieces. They fit my Tesla very well. I ordered from the Tess Assortment store. I also liked the support of the store. They answered all my questions. That's why I decided to recommend this store to you and leave in the description under this video the top 10 accessories for Tesla Model 3. and Model Y that I have already ordered. Furthermore, they disclosed the production capacities of various factories. Regarding production capacity, Tesla is gearing up to produce approximately 250,000 Model Y vehicles and 125,000 Cybertrucks. It's essential to note that these numbers represent their pilot production targets. Presently, the actual figures are different, but this demonstrates their ramp-up plans for the Cybertruck. In addition to these, they mention the Semi, their next-gen platform, and the Roadster. Now, let's delve into the exciting announcement about the Cybertruck. Tesla has revealed that the Cybertruck delivery event is set for November 30th at Giga Texas. While they missed the Q2 deadline, they are on track to start deliveries by the end of this year. This confirmation was made via a poster on the official Cybertruck Twitter account and reiterated in their report. The initial deliveries are scheduled for this day, and they've also confirmed the Cybertruck's 800-volt architecture. A noteworthy image in the report shows a Tesla Semi transporting 3 Cybertrucks, signifying the imminent delivery event. Regarding operations at Giga Texas, they've initiated pilot production of the Cybertruck, aligning with their target for initial deliveries this year. They anticipate a gradual increase in the Model Y production rate in Texas, adjusting as they ramp up additional supply chain requirements efficiently. Meanwhile, production of their high-density 4680 cells is progressing as planned, and they are expanding their capacity for cathode production and lithium refining in the US. An impressive milestone is reached when discussing AI and autopilot. The full self-driving beta program has significantly expanded, accumulating over 500 million miles driven. The report also touches on the Model Y and its pricing, particularly emphasizing its popularity. Finally, when it comes to the Cybertruck and Tesla's overall vehicle costs, Elon Musk emphasized the monumental challenges of scaling and achieving positive cash flow. He acknowledged that this is a typical process for products featuring new technology, which the Cybertruck incorporates extensively. While he expressed confidence that it's their best product to date, he underscored the immense work required to ensure it's cash flow positive, scaled, and priced affordably. Musk reiterated his belief that prototypes are relatively simple, but production is considerably more challenging. In terms of Cybertruck production, Musk anticipates it will take 12 to 18 months before they achieve positive cash flow. Although demand is extraordinarily high, he expects that they will reach an annual production rate of 250,000 Cybertrucks sometime in 2025, not before. This is why they provided a $125,000 estimate on their chart. Musk acknowledged that his timelines tend to be slightly delayed. Regarding demand, this is the first time Tesla and Musk themselves have officially confirmed the number of Cybertruck reservations, which exceeds 1 million. These numbers were previously known through reservation trackers but are now officially confirmed by Tesla. Additionally, 4680 cell production at Giga Texas has increased by 40% quarter-over-quarter, with plans for Phase 2 of 4680 cell production expected to begin in late 2024. The initial 4680 pilot plant in California is undergoing retooling for long-term plans. Their strategy involves keeping this plant one generation ahead of their other factories. This facility will focus on developing their next-generation battery technology, serving as a pilot plant before full-scale implementation in their other facilities. Regarding their plans for Mexico, they have started the groundwork for construction but are proceeding cautiously. They wish to gauge the state of the global economy before fully committing to the project. Elon Musk expressed concerns about the current high interest rates and discussed this matter in detail later in the call. As for the $25,000 car, Elon mentioned that the Cybertruck had a unique role, and that it was a high-volume, low-cost, next-generation vehicle. In contrast, the smaller next-gen vehicle follows a more conventional manufacturing approach with revolutionary aspects that are expected to lead to a rapid ramp-up. Interestingly, Elon confirmed that Tesla is testing its own high-resolution radar, built in-house and currently being experimented with on Model S and Model X in production. While it shows potential, the company is still evaluating its utility, and there are no immediate plans to incorporate radar on a broader scale in their vehicles. Towards the end of the call, the discussion centered on economic conditions and interest rates. Elon emphasized the importance of cost reduction as a fundamental and pivotal focus for Tesla. He pointed out that price reductions in their vehicles might be offset by higher monthly payments due to increasing interest rates, making cost control a key priority. Overall, the call was relatively standard and informative. It provided fresh insights into the Cybertruck and offered the official date for the Cybertruck delivery event on November 30th. Moving on to the latest sightings of the Cybertruck, several of these vehicles were recently spotted after undergoing testing on a road trip across Baja. Subsequent photos shared by onlookers provided a closer look at these trucks, revealing some details. Notably, the Cybertruck logo is stamped into the plastic on the back wall of the vehicle's compartment, a detail that hadn't been noticed before. The Cybertruck exhibits a unique detail not seen on any other Tesla model. It's an aspect that sets this truck apart from the rest of their vehicles. The branding of the Cybertruck is prominently integrated into its design. For instance, the exterior features an intriguing light bar positioned at the top of the windshield. This element has generated mixed reactions among fans. This light bar sits on top, creating a break in the smooth line between the windshield and the glass roof. Some have noted that this might slightly increase aerodynamic drag and could potentially become mudded during off-road adventures. However, it's reassuring to know that the option for a light bar still seems to exist, and it might even be detachable when not in use. The big question is when Tesla will make these accessories available. It's expected that they won't be offered until well after the Cybertruck's release. When they do become accessible, it's crucial for potential buyers to act swiftly, considering that many cyber-themed items in Tesla's shop are frequently sold out. Most of these products are more playful than functional truck accessories, but the hope is that when functional accessories are introduced, they'll be readily available. Furthermore, there's now precise information about the width of the Cybertruck before its official launch. Previously, Tesla mentioned that it would be less than 19 feet or 228 inches wide. However, a member of the Cybertruck Owners Club has leaked photos where the truck is measured with a tape measure. From the video, it's evident that the width at the rear bumper is 72 inches, and it appears to be approximately 78 inches at the widest part of the rear. Additionally, a Cybertruck was spotted beside an R1T at a supercharger station, offering a good basis for size comparison. Although the Cybertruck may seem a bit wider in the photos, it could be an optical illusion. Notably, the Cybertruck has a distinctive horizontal light bar as its main headlights, which may create the illusion of increased width. In terms of width, the Cybertruck and the R1T differ in their appearance due to the illumination of their headlights. The Cybertruck features horizontal headlights, while the R1T has vertical ones, which can make the Cybertruck appear wider. However, when viewed from the rear, they seem to have nearly the same dimensions. The perception of the R1T being smaller may be influenced by the Cybertruck's sloped roof. Additionally, the photos were taken with a wide-angle lens, slightly distorting the image. These images were initially shared on a Rivian Facebook group, and there's a slight suggestion that the Rivian might be taller, although it's a close call. In another sighting, a Cybertruck was seen street parked with its recovery hook attachment points exposed. Unlike the previous sighting where the hooks were already installed, here we get to see how it looks before attaching the hooks. The Cybertruck was also observed at the Hollister Hills trails in California, accompanied by a Model Y. Interestingly, there were no visible cameras filming the Cybertruck, implying that they might still be conducting tests. Another Cybertruck with the letters RC printed on the side was spotted being towed just outside Hollister, suggesting that they may still be assessing the truck's capabilities. In California, another Cybertruck was seen with a newly designed Sentry mode turned on, featuring an owl on the screen, which resembles the owl shown when you order a Cybertruck. The Cybertruck's design aims to be somewhat intimidating, which could deter potential troublemakers. Furthermore, Tesla is enhancing the predictability of supercharger availability for drivers. By tracking the number of vehicles en route to a charging station, Tesla can predict how many supercharger stalls will be available upon your arrival and estimate any potential waiting time. This prediction is based on your travel time to the supercharger as well as the travel times of other Tesla vehicles heading to the same location. While it might not be 100% accurate if not all drivers are using navigation, it is still a significant improvement over the previous method. Additionally, Tesla encourages drivers to use their navigation system, as it enables the vehicle to prepare the battery for supercharging. If the battery is not prepared until arrival, it will charge at a slower rate. Tesla's efforts to create a more interconnected system within their vehicles are providing benefits like this, making charging more efficient and saving drivers valuable time. As Tesla continues to make charging experiences more efficient, this improvement gains significance, particularly as they open their superchargers to nearly all electric vehicles. In theory, these stations are expected to see increased usage, so the improved communication for predicting supercharger availability becomes crucial. It's a line of communication that may need to extend to other EV software systems, given that not all EVs use Tesla's navigation software. It might take some time for Tesla to establish a system for accurately reporting the number of different EVs heading to their chargers. The eventual ability for other EVs to share this data with Tesla could set a new standard, although not every automaker might readily embrace it. In the interim, superchargers available to all EVs may provide less precise waiting time predictions. Moreover, Tesla has introduced various software updates, one of which is a new drowsiness warning system for drivers. This system utilizes the interior cabin camera to detect signs of driver drowsiness, such as yawns and blinks, as a means of determining their alertness level. The European Owner's Manual outlines this feature, describing it as designed to identify drowsy drivers by monitoring their facial expressions and driving behavior to detect patterns indicative of fatigue. When it detects driver drowsiness, the system triggers an alert displayed on the touchscreen and issues an audible warning. Notably, this feature is not found in the North American manual, suggesting it might be specific to the European market. If you have experienced this system in action, feel free to share your observations in the comments below. It's worth noting that this feature only activates when the vehicle is traveling over 40 miles per hour for a duration exceeding 10 minutes and with autopilot disengage, primarily serving to alert drivers when they are in full control of the vehicle. Additionally, there is an option to disable this feature if desired. To deactivate the driver drowsiness warning feature in a Tesla, you can access the settings through the Controls menu. Within Controls, go to Safety, and then select Driver Drowsiness Warning. Here, you can turn it off for the current drive cycle. However, it's important to note that this feature automatically re-enables at the beginning of each drive cycle. It appears to be a standard feature, and you can choose to disable it for each drive individually. Other automakers have incorporated similar features for quite some time, so it's a positive development to see it now available in Tesla vehicles. Moving on to another topic, Tesla has recently completed the sale of WFAN, a German-based wireless charging startup known for its inductive charging technology for EVs and industrial robots. Tesla had acquired WFAN just 2 months earlier in August. Although the purchase price isn't disclosed, it's notable that Tesla delved into wireless charging technology. The company has been exploring wireless charging since as far back as 2015, when they showcased a robotic arm solution to plug-in electric vehicles, predating the practical viability of wireless charging. In March of the current year, they released a rendered image featuring a Model S seemingly wirelessly charging on a mat in a garage, indicating their continued interest in this technology. The acquisition of WFAN initially suggested that Tesla was looking to advance their own wireless charging plans. However, Tesla has now sold the company to Pulse, a company recognized for manufacturing DC and rail power supplies, which are used to charge trains through the rails. Pulse has announced on its website that WFAN, now operating as Pulse Wireless, will benefit from their engineering capabilities and global presence in production and appliance support. According to reports, Tesla has retained WFAN's engineering team and sold the manufacturing operations and business to Pulse. This suggests that Tesla's primary motive in acquiring WFAN was to bolster its engineering team for in-house projects. Pulse will continue to manufacture, market, and sell WFAN's products. While it's possible that Tesla had different initial intentions for WFAN but later decided to move away from their existing operations, the sale transpired quite rapidly. Regardless, it's likely that Tesla has plans for in-house wireless charging products, and we can anticipate further details on these initiatives in the near future. Support us on Patreon and get exclusive benefits. We're excited to announce that we've launched a Patreon for our YouTube channel. As a patron, you'll have access to a variety of exclusive benefits, including ad-free viewing of all our videos, a weekly video just for Patreon users, direct influence on the topics of our videos, early access to some of our YouTube videos, and more. If you love our videos and want to help us create even more great content, please consider becoming a patron. Your support means the world to us. Link in the description to the video. 36 miles of range, or a 140 kWh battery pack with a maximum range of up to 510 miles. In terms of design, the overall aesthetic takes inspiration from a Scandinavian living room on the move, and the interior is expected to offer numerous luxury features. Pre-orders for this minivan are anticipated to open around November 12th when it makes its debut. That wraps up the latest Tesla news for today. If you're interested in getting a glimpse behind the scenes of Tesla's secret revolution beyond cars, you can find a video linked here or in the description below. Thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next update.